Ladies, I am in the building, the studio with the savage himself. He goes by the name of Sexual Chocolate.
Well, I like if you could throw a little caramel in there, because.
Are you hating on your color?
No,
Can't
I'm
you
not.
just
I'm
be
not.
chocolate?
I'm like a milk chocolate caramel mocha frap. You know what I'm saying? Like
Did you just do that, Tank?
yeah, I'm like a combo. Throw a little cinnamon in that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm right in there.
What? Can I just ask you a personal question? Is everything the same color?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You don't have a two-tone?
No.
Okay. Everything's the same color?
Yeah.
Everything.
Well, when the skin, gathers
gets a little
together,
darker.
It gets a little darker, but once it extends,
everything's the same color.
Yeah.
Just wanted to know. Thank you for stopping by.
No problem. Anytime.
Interview's done. Got my visual.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm color coordinated around here.
You know what? Speaking of visuals, Take, I just got to give it to you. What started all these women going on social media, and they are just choreographing. Was that a word?
I'm going to use it. They were just choreographing the mess out of this song.
Out of your song.
My girl Kiara Harper, she kind of always did my stuff, and she would do it online. And she did my song "This Is How I Feel," and she did it at this place called Carnival that they do in L.A. This big dance convention.
Right.
And so she would, and I went and saw her and hooked up with her, and she was like, I want to do your tour and everything. Like, she was just involved in my music, so she would just always on her page bring it to life. You know what I'm saying? So she kind of kicked it off, but then when We dropped, of course she did that, and then another girl named Aaliyah, she held a class, and she has a major following. Mm-hmm. So when she did it, and then in her class, Joey Chavis was in her class. Mm-hmm. And when they both did it, their videos have over 2 million views.
Now, you have these videos on your Instagram, too, because if y'all want to see what we're talking about, go to Tank's Instagram, The Real Tank, right?
Yep, The Real Tank. And they started a phenomenon.
If you're a dancer, you should go look at it, because let me tell you something, and I'm being dead honest. My knees was hurting when I saw them girls, because they was getting down on their. People think
it's easy. They think that's. I'm like, okay, try it.
That's not easy.
Try it.
Like, I have a lot of wear and tear on my knees.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Wish
How else are you supposed to get good at what you do?
I could have made you a video.
You know what I'm
saying? I can't. Not dancing.
Yeah, no cartilage left.
None.
Yeah.
None.
But that's that.
I'm drinking joint juice.
But that's a lot of hard work and dedication that you've put in over the years. Yes, so I understand that.
Yes. And you have put in a lot of hard work and dedication over the years as well. Congratulations on the #1 album on iTunes, the #1 on Google.
Google Play.
Google Play.
Yeah. It's something different happening.
Savage. Like, did you think this was going to take off like this? No. You didn't have that much faith? You didn't have faith?
It's not about faith. You know what I mean?
Industry?
I believe in my product.
I saw you when it was coming out. I saw you.
And I believe that, I'm not in it for the sprint. You know what I mean? I'm in it for the marathon.
Right.
So I'm like, eventually we'll reach our goal. That's in my mind always.
Right.
I'm not expecting to come out the gate and the big bang and the shoot to the moon.
Right.
That's never happened for me. That's never been my career. Every record that's gone #1 has taken
time.
6 months to go #1, and that's just been my career.
You're just like the boyfriend that never goes away. Like, you get a new one and then you go back to him.
Yep.
You get a new one
and I'm always there waiting
back.
on you.
You're
I'm always
there.
You'll figure it out. You'll figure out I'm the right one.
No, but you know what? With you got When We is #5.
It's already #5.
You have 14 million streams already.
Already 14 million streams, and I'm the #1 streaming artist on the format.
Wow. And you have been around, you putting in your work. Like,
been 17 years.
17 years, and you still are this good.
Thank you.
Is that God?
Yes. And, it's kind of what he's giving me. I'm just a competitor. I'm a natural competitor. I don't like to lose. I don't like to be out of the loop. I don't like none of that. And I just feel like R&B still has a way to go until it finds its place.
That's sad.
In all of this.
This all started from
R&B, but guess what? We refuse to compete for the longest. We singers, we don't need all that.
Right.
We don't got to do this. We ain't got to be wavy. We ain't got to be hip. We don't have to be fly.
You looking wavy today?
I stay wavy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm connected to all of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm connected to all of them.
You're just not an R&B singer.
No,
You're the whole package.
I'm everything. I'm the producer. I'm into styling. I'm into all of that. So by me being connected, it gives me a fresh perspective on everything that's happening, when it's happening, and before it's happening. You know, a lot of artists aren't connected. A lot of artists, you know, my age, they came out when I came out, they do their show and they go home.
Yeah.
Like, I do my show and then I go host a strip club.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or I go host the turn up the hip hop spot wherever they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Wherever 2 Chainz and them is at.
Yeah,
like,
you get out there.
I'm in the streets.
Right.
And that's the only way I feel like R&B is going to thrive is if we take it to the places where it's needed.
Right.
Not just stay comfortable where
not
it is.
Not just the urban AC, not just the radio.
No, gotta go like just listen, not to be too spiritual, but Jesus didn't spend no time in the church where the people already had the information.
I know.
He got out, he stayed outside of it.
His people.
With the people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The people who needed the information, the people who need R&B, who don't really know about it, that's who we got to go reach.
Right.
And the music has to make sense when they hear it. It has to kind of correlate with something else that they
that's
already
going on. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Why did you name the album Savage?
Because, again,
I'm feeling you telling me all this. I'm like, he's such a savage.
If we're going to get out into these streets and deliver our message, we got to be savages about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can't just raise our hand. Hey, you guys want to hear something? No.
Can't hear you.
No, because if we're going to stand next to everything else that's out there, everything else that's savage in its own right, then we got to be savages too.
Yeah, and you savage on your social media.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. I'm a savage for love.
Yeah.
When it comes to love and it comes to this thing, R&B, the thing that I love.
That you're so good at.
I'll die trying.
And acting too, though.
Oh, I love it.
So they didn't bring the Virgin.
They didn't bring the show back.
They didn't bring the show back,
and they should have, but they messed that up. We won't talk about that.
You were the best thing on that show.
Me and Danny, our energy together, and by the way, she was like my acting teacher on set.
On set,
yeah,
so she was getting taught.
Like she's so dope with she's just dope. So our energy together kind of started taking on a life of its own.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I don't think they expected that. So that's why everybody was, like, oh, the show has to come back. The dynamic is going to do this and it's going to, and they never happened.
You get any more offers? You've got
I'm on another TV show right now called Bounce TV called Grown Folks.
That's the channel when you don't have any cable.
Somebody else said. So you can always see my show.
That's
always.
the cable. When you ain't paid that cable bill. Boy,
you can see me.
Channel 23,
listen,
Bounce.
Everybody gonna know me. So I own a bar. It's called Grown Folks.
Okay.
And the main characters, G Thing and his partner, they come through and they hang out at my bar and work out their little issues and have a good time. It's really, really funny, really dope. So everybody check that out. It premiered
Bounce
October 2nd. And it's rocking.
It's new.
Brand new.
Brand new. Wow.
Savage,
#1 album, premiere show on Bounce.
I'm about to have a little, I'm about to have some of my fashion photos and, the shoot I did with Fashion Bomb Daily Drop. With Revolt. Things are happening.
Yes.
With R&B.
Did you ever feel like you wanted to give up and say, just puck it?
Yes.
When?
2003, I think it was, 2003. And I was sitting in Jamie's kitchen, Jamie Foxx, and I was like, "Man, I'm cool, I'm good. I'm gonna just go back home and just
Where's home?
Play at my church, Maryland. I'll go back home and play at the church and hang out. I said because this business is not what I thought it was gonna be. Like I thought this was about whoever was actually talented, whoever had the goods, that they would shine, that they would stand out. I was like, and I'm better than all of them, and somehow they're winning and I'm not." And he looked at me. He's like, "You can't do that."
Did he throw some salt at you? Did he put a steak down and salt that mug? Did he salt on it? A little salt.
He said, "You can't do that." Him and his sister. You said, "You can't do that. What did you do? You're crazy." I was like, "Well, why can't I?" He said, "Because then what I'm gonna do?" He's like, "I do it because you do it." He's like, "I listen to you." And it took a while for me to understand what he was saying. He was like, "No, you know what? How about this? How about you just stay at my house? And you can use my studio every day until you figure out where you need to be." And that's how I started finding my way back. And it took me a minute to understand what my gift really was. You understand what I'm saying? Like, my gift was that I'm able to inspire the gifted. So from Chris Brown to Trey Songz to August Alsina to anybody you can name, that's doing R&B, Day 26, whoever.
Yeah.
They studied me.
Right.
Sex, Love, and Pain was a pivotal point for all of those kids when that album came out.
Because you know what? You're absolutely right. Because in R&B, I would damn rather study you than something like, not say I don't like Luther, rest in peace, but you were attraction. You have an energy and attraction that you just kind of want to follow.
Right.
We just want to listen to Luther.
Absolutely.
But didn't nobody want to follow and be in Luther's shoes and emulate him.
And so there was a thing where I was like, so that's what it is. Like Chris I mean, working with CB since he was a kid. Trey Songz when he was a kid, when he was on his last leg, trying to figure it out, you know what I'm saying, before maybe a record label was going to drop him. He sat for a whole summer and listened to Sex, Love, and Pain, him and his mom, every day.
Wow.
And then came Invented Sex, and then came Say I. You see what I'm saying?
You're the one that invented sex.
You know what I'm saying? I'd like to feel that way. Thank you so much. You know, Chris Brown the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like you walk on his tour bus before every show and you hear Sex, Love, and Pain. You hear Tank. You hear
just getting that mood right.
And I say, you know what? Sometimes it's not for sale. Sometimes it's just for inspiration. And that's been the key to my longevity. Other people keeping me alive. Other people keeping the sound out there. Other people keeping my name out there.
Let's go back to sex. Okay.
Yes.
Which one of your songs on your album do you prefer to make love to?
None.
Do you ever make love to any of your music?
No.
Never.
Can't stand it.
Not one time.
I've accidentally done it and I had to get up and change
It
the playlist.
went down?
No, it did go down. The blood flow is real.
Oh.
But
you had to get up.
but the boy is healthy.
Like a
but you know, I'm always critiquing myself.
So if it just happens, you got the radio on, it happens to come on, you get out of zone. You're out of zone.
A little out of zone. I'm like, I could do that better.
Are you serious?
I gotta call my engineer, tell him remix this. I'm just, you know, I'm always trying to do better. I'm always trying to be better.
Your wife never asked you, come on, baby, let's do it to one of these songs?
No.
She know better than to ask you that?
Yeah.
Did you say, don't ask me that?
You better play some Jodeci.
Oh, my God.
You better stop playing.
Throw
some Sade on.
Think about it, all the people that make love to your music.
Yes.
And you're not even a part of it.
I am.
Well, I mean, you
know,
are, but...
I share the experience with them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just can't listen to it.
That's weird. That's like being an actor, not being able to watch yourself on the screen. They say
like
some actors do not watch themselves.
I have to see it initially, and then once I see it, then I'm off of it. Like even with my album, like I'll listen to this album maybe for like another week or so, just so I can program the next leg of the tour, and then I'm off of it. I'm on to the next thing.
Really? What do you listen to? When you making love.
When I'm making love?
Yeah.
Jodeci, Babyface, R. Kelly.
Oh.
It's not what you think.
Just saying, it is over here.
Yeah, you know,
it is over here.
It's all adult.
I like my showers, all colors.
It's all adult movements. Who else is in that playlist? I got a bunch of old school stuff too. Any old school ballad, then I have it in there.
That you're good with.
Yeah, Mint Condition.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, bunch of stuff.
Now you got the tour kicking off.
Again, yeah, second leg of the tour.
Second leg.
Yeah, starts in November 12th, I think it is, 13th. And I got Leela James. She and I doing a co-headline. She has the soul, I have the savage. So we're doing a co-headline. It's going to be really neat. And I think it's cool because she has a thing that she does and I have a thing that I do. And there's no reason that all these people can't come together and have a good time.
No reason.
Yeah, so that's what we're going for.
I kind of picture, here's what I picture.
Show me.
Her bougie ones come and your ratchet ones come.
Oof.
And we all just have
it's gonna be
like a boo
because some people are going to find out some things about themselves that they didn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That they didn't realize was in them.
Real short shorts and they're half their boobs out. Her girls are gonna have maxi dresses on, and
then eventually, listen, they're gonna have to raise the maxi.
Yeah, and then the freak comes out. When you get on the stage, I'm coming.
It's hot in LA.
Literally. When do you know when you come to Dallas?
November 29th. No, is it?
Yeah, November 29th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the
House of Blues.
Ooh. Did you hear that? November 29th at the House of Blues. That's going to be sexy.
That's going to be sexy.
I'm already going to pre-order my ticket.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah. Oh, do you? Oh, I appreciate that. Tank, I'm just happy for you. Thank God that you didn't stop. You know what I'm saying? Because you're the shell of what R&B is. And
thank you so much.
Did you ever think you would go back to what is that, TGT? Yeah. Are y'all ever going to do something again?
I don't know.
No, not really. You don't need to. I think you're better solo.
I'm so hot right now.
Yeah.
I'm so smoking
Tank
at the moment.
Tank was stunting. Tank is stunting.
No, I just think, it just has to be done for the right reason.
Yeah. No, you did it. You did it. Don't do it again.
Here's the thing. TGT is a labor of love. And it is ultimately for the culture, not cliche.
Right.
And so if TGT is going to be done, it has to be done as a sacrifice first. It has to be done to pour in to the R&B community. And on the back end, if there's something for us to get out of it, then that's fine. But it has to be a true labor of love.
Right.
And if we're not in it for those reasons, then it doesn't make sense for me to do it.
Speaking of sacrifice, I just had this vision in my head. Okay, so you're on this island, right? It's about to blow up.
Right.
You find a boat. You only get 2 people on. You found a boat. Who you going to take with you, Genuine or Tyrese?
Why would you do this right now? I just understand. I'm just trying to live my life the right way.
Who got to stay on the island?
Of course I'm going to take Genuine, but I'm just saying, why? Listen, here's the thing. Because some kind of way, Tyrese is going to survive the explosion.
I know, right?
Some kind of way, he's going to figure out how to survive this explosion and be mad and be on his Facebook. I can't believe that they would leave me. And it exploded. If you want to see how I survived, hit the link in my bio.
Fast 23.
Fast 23. Tyrese will survive that explosion.
Absolutely right. You are absolutely right. That brother does not play. He gonna quit.
Genuine's not gonna survive because once the fire cuts a hold of his hair,
and then he light skinned. He don't know what to do.
It's a wrap.
So you got to take him with you.
I gotta save him from himself. Come on, G. Just come on, get on.
His hair gone.
Way too much oil on. Come on.
Oh my God, Tank. If you don't have Savage yet, what? I saw your social media when you was like in the bed.
In the bonnet?
Yeah. That was your wife's bonnet?
My fiance.
Oh, okay. Same thing.
No, it's not yet.
When you get
she
married?
Get the title when she walked down the aisle.
When are y'all gonna do that?
Next summer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Destination wedding?
No, probably just LA. She got to do some walking first, though.
Oh, okay. What you mean?
She got to put on a dress and do some walking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't get it without the ceremony.
She already earned the ring.
Well, she got the ring. There's some more steps to this.
A single woman like me, what does a man look for to make somebody his wife? Like, what would you say? Like, talk to all the single women right now. What does she need to do to get for the D?
Man, here's a key component, especially for a man. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody comes in to relationships trying to remake the other person into what they want them to be. And sometimes in trying to be what somebody else wants you to be, you find yourself in a very uncomfortable place. And when you're in that uncomfortable place for too long, eventually you're going to rebel and try and break out. And that's when the tension really, really starts to rise. You know what I'm saying? And that's when those differences between you aren't balancing. They're just complete differences. They're opposites. They're not attracting. They're at odds.
You are speaking my truth right now. Go ahead.
So what you have to be able to do is you have to be able to love a person and accept a person for who.
Not if that nigga ain't coming home at night. No.
Well, then if you're listen, well, if he's not coming home at night, then that's not the man for you.
Okay, you're right. So I can't like make him come home.
You can't make him come home. You can't make nobody do anything. Here's the other part about it.
Even with the power of
Okay. No. You can't make anybody do anything. Here's what most women don't realize. If you gave a man the choice and just got off his back about it, he'd do it on his own.
He said that too.
He'd realize that I don't need to be out. I'm cool. Like, she ain't even tripping. I'm gonna go home, man.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm
right.
cool. Like, that's how we like to feel. We don't like to feel like we're being pressured and pushed. You know what I'm saying? We like to feel like we're making the decision to be all about it. We like to feel like it's our great idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to have some power too.
Right.
Y'all take all the power from us.
Well, you know what? I have this power move that I do.
I bet you do. I bet. I put money on it.
I do. I do. I have a power move. It's involving salad and tossing.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know,
I'm not
Tank.
gonna say
I mean, you don't
nothing
know, but you know.
I've said too
you're
much
a very
before.
sexual
I'm not
man.
gonna say nothing.
Well, let's say this. Make sure you're at the House of Blues November 29th to see Tank and picking up that Savage.
Yes.
And follow him on Instagram because I just got to commend those ladies. I mean, I enjoy your
Did
social
you see the
media.
guys I just posted?
No, I didn't see guys.
Oh, you missed it.
Oh, no, you just did it?
Oh, the
you just
guys
did it today?
are savages.
Really?
Yes.
Can you do any of those
It's
moves?
like about 1,600 comments.
Can you do any of those
I can
moves?
do some of them.
I was looking forward to see if you could do any today.
I gotta work. Yes, I gotta stretch. I ain't stretch. I just woke up. I ain't stretch yet.
Okay,
When you see the moves that they doing, I'm gonna have to stretch, man.
Oh, yeah.
I need a week of just stretching.
A week? Well, y'all need to go check that Instagram out right now.
The Real Tank.
The Real Tank.
Yes.
And congratulations on all your
Thank you so
success.
much.
Congratulations. I mean, you are R&B.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're more. You're savage.
I'm savage.
You're savage.
Yes.
Thank you, Tank.
Thank you
I
very
appreciate
much.
you.
Yes, ma'am.